Hi guys, so this is a subscriber request video. For a long time now, you guys have consistently been asking me to do a video around my exercise routine, how I stay fit and healthy. And to be really honest with you, I was actually a little bit nervous or uncomfortable about making this video because I'm definitely not a health food guru and I'm certainly not a fitness fanatic. I love soft cheeses, I love champagne, I have a really sweet tooth, particularly when it comes to chocolate. However, I do exercise on a regular basis and I'm someone who really enjoys exercising. I don't go and exercise to lose weight or look good. I actually exercise to feel good because when I'm fit, I have so much more energy, I sleep better, I handle stress better, my anxiety levels drop, and I guess get some of my best ideas when I'm actually exercising. So recently I've actually slightly changed my exercise routine, and the reason behind that was because I felt like I was starting to bulk up, and that's not something that I particularly wanted to do. So my exercise routine is actually pretty simple, and there's not a huge amount of exercise involved, and I do try and team it with a few little, exercise and fitness and health hacks along the way, so I get the most out of my time when I do have to exercise, because I am quite time poor. So for me, it's really important to start my week off on a really powerful note. I really want to set the tone for the rest of the week. So on Monday mornings, I actually fast. So on Sunday night, I will try, if possible, and have an early dinner so that by the time I wake up on Monday morning, I've got at least 12 hours worth of fasting done. I will then grab Giuseppe and we head down to our favorite place in Australia, which is Bondi Beach. And we do a little bit of a run-walk routine where we'll run for a little bit and then walk for a little bit, run for walk for a little bit. It's not a particularly long amount of exercise. I think the whole thing probably goes for like 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. But every Monday morning, religiously, on the way back from the run-walk routine, I tie Giuseppe up and I jump into the ocean. And I try and stay in the ocean for as long as I possibly can. And yes, that includes winter, which is actually the best time of year. For me, there is something incredibly cathartic and invigorating and energizing about floating around in the ocean, particularly when there are some decent waves. I just feel like all my problems are washed away and I feel fresh and re-energized and ready to take on the week. And yes, it is sometimes really cold, particularly if it's windy, but it is simply amazing and it's my favorite way to start the week. Now on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, I will head to my local gym, and I'm a member of Virgin Active, which I nicknamed myself my happy place because it's just got, the facilities are just amazing, the equipment is state of the art, and it's just really clean and the staff are really friendly. And on Tuesday or Wednesdays, I will jump on a treadmill and I will do another run-walk routine and try and stretch that up to 40 minutes. Now, for me, I absolutely love running. I love sweating. I love pant, and I get probably some of my best business ideas when I'm on a treadmill, and I never ever get bored, which is what a lot of people I hear say when I tell them I run for that long. But I always run religiously with my wireless headphones. I put my favorite music on, or I'll listen to like a motivational talk on YouTube, and it's just, I leave the gym feeling so, again, reinvigorated and happy and proud of myself that I went to the gym. And it really is such a good place for me to go because I switch off and I also get great inspiration and business ideas. Now, if I have time on being the treadmill, and I normally try and go to the gym during my lunch break so it doesn't interrupt my workload, I will try and squeeze in 10-15 minutes worth of weights afterwards. And that's just things like doing curls, doing burpees, doing sit-ups and crunches, so that I give my middle to upper body another bit of a workout after having a long run. Now on Fridays, I will take Rocco with me to the gym, and he will go to Club V, which is like an amazing kids, crèche. And I will either do a gym class with a girlfriend and we get to catch up, or I'll either jump back on a treadmill and again do more weights if I've got time. And of course, I do this with another fasting session. So I will normally try and fast 2 times per week. Now, that is pretty much my exercise routine. It's only 2 times the gym and I guess, you know, a bit of a morning run on Mondays. That's pretty much it. But I also have 2 dogs that go for lots of walks outside twice a day, and also I'm Rocco's personal chairlift because he loves to be carried everywhere. So I guess I am always doing things to stay quite fit and active and healthy without even realizing it. Also, there are a couple of things that I do during the week to try and get the most out of my exercise routines and try and stay as healthy as possible. One of the first things I do is I drink herbal teas when I'm fasting. Now, I used to be really skeptical of all those teas that like claim to burn fat and you know, give you lots of energy, until I actually tried it for myself, and they really do work. And when I do take these herbal teas when I'm fasting, I can fast for a lot longer, but also I have a much stronger sense of concentration and focus when I am fasting with the herbal teas than what I would be when I'm fasting normally. Fasting is fantastic for me. My body really responds to it, and I have so much more energy and excitement and passion for life. But if I can combine it with just 1 cup of herbal tea, it takes it to the next level for me. I also drink a lot of water. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I will do is have a big glass of water. And if I'm getting a little bit bored with water, I will put a twist of lemon, which I find is so good for my skin. I also am a big fan of sparkling mineral water. Also, I try, if possible, not to drink any alcohol during the week. The only time I will really have a glass of wine during the week is towards the end of the week, celebrating a Friday or up. I find that when I drink alcohol, it really impacts my quality of sleep and again, really fuzzes up my brain. And then the final thing that I do is I try and eat as healthy as possible for as long as possible. So if I can have a really healthy breakfast and then a really healthy lunch, I don't feel too guilty when I need to snack on a bit of chocolate towards the end of the day. I can enjoy that chocolate guilt-free, knowing that I have got sufficient vegetables and fresh fruit into my body before I start snacking on toxic junk food. Up. I find that when I drink alcohol, it really impacts my quality of sleep and again, really fuzzes up my brain. And then the final thing that I do is I try and eat as healthy as possible for as long as possible. So if I can have a really healthy breakfast and then a really healthy lunch, I don't feel too guilty when I need to snack on a bit of chocolate towards the end of the day. I can enjoy that chocolate guilt-free, knowing that I have got sufficient vegetables and fresh fruit into my body before I start snacking on toxic junk food. Now, as you can see, my gym routine is pretty simple. There's nothing particularly unique or different about what I do. But the one thing I always do without fail is I listen to my body. If my body does not feel like fasting, needs a bit of a break, or is bored, I will give the change that it needs. I always listen to my body and I respect that. And the same goes for when I leave the gym or when I leave, say, Bondi Beach. I listen to see how my body is feeling. Did it enjoy it? Does it feel refreshed and re-energized? Is it getting, we stop and learn to listen to what our bodies are trying to tell us, we can learn so much. So essentially that is my exercise routine. Nothing wildly exciting there for you. But if you have any tips or tricks that you think would help me in improving my exercise routine, particularly in trying to avoid bulking up, I would love to hear from you. And if you have any tips to help me cut down on my sugar chocolate cravings, I would also love to hear from you as well. Now, please keep these video requests coming in. I'm sorry it's taking me a long time to make them. I have a very long list. It's growing every day, but I do get through them. So I promise you, I will make the video eventually for you. Again, always, please make sure you subscribe. Feel free to share this video with any of your family and friends. I'm really trying to grow my channel this year. I've got a lot of really exciting things which I'm going to be sharing with you guys soon. So please, as I said, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you on Monday for Money Monday or the following week for more lifestyle love. But thank you again for your patience with this.